Hi everyone, it's Carrie. Hello, welcome to my channel if you are new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. I want to add a quick little disclaimer, guys. You guys see the title. This is being vlogged almost 3:30 in the morning after Easter. So I've had a little bit of candy, so I might be a little hyper. But anyway, guys, this video is the most handsomest man alive 30 and over 2023. If you guys don't know, I make these most handsomest men alive videos every year. Every year, I'm like, I'm going to do this video in January. Guess what, guys? Every year, I wait till April, May, or June to do it. So, guys, I'm going to scan. I have, like, a line next to the one that's number 1. So, I'm going to work down that way. Okay, guys, there is 21 people on the list. That's way too many. Okay, guys, further ado, let's get in the video. I'm going to hit the edit because you're looking at me all the time. 1, and this is in no particular order, but the one particular one. Will Poulter, born January 28th, 1993. I have it on my book here, guys. Will Poulter is known for doing a lot of, like, standing up against bullying stuff. Like, he is great with that, guys. Will Poulter's number 1 role that I come in my mind, guys, is Word of the Millers, which is something that I loved. Word of the Millers. I thought that was the coolest movie ever, almost. Let's see, what else has Will done? Narnia. That was another thing that didn't win my heart quite for Will yet, because I hated Eustace in the movie. I thought he was so snotty and so overbearing, blah, blah, blah. But he played Cousin Eustace in Narnia, the Dawn Treader, the Disney Walden versions, but then it was not Walden when... It was Walden only when Will came into it. But I thought Eustace was a great part for the cousin. I thought he went along great. Sorry, guys, didn't show my nose. He went along great with the other kids that were casted. I thought he played beautifully with them. See, he also, like I said, there's a lot of bullying, and he just does a lot of great stuff. And he say he had a learning disability. But I'm like, Will, you are gorgeous, man. I would. Also, guys, now that we're over Will Poulter, I gotta pause. I gotta add another quick little disclaimer. These videos are not made for to gawk at anybody. This is just to find, you guys get to know the woman behind the camera, who I find attractive. This is not going on their sexuality or their relationship status, which I like to not keep up on that stuff when I like an actor. And guys, my personal relationships I like to keep that out of the limelight. But anyway, guys, further ado, let's get back into the video. Luke Newton. Luke Newton's a singer. I've only heard of him in a few things. Like, he was a singer. I've never seen the show Bridgerton, guys, which I don't know why not. Like, I think I love it from the clips I've seen, though. He plays Colin in the Bridgertons. A gorgeous guy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just perfect guy. Anyway, born February 5th, 1993. Year before me. Year after me. I'm 92. Anyway, you guys have to do with that. Luke, is that his name? I don't want to call him Josh. I don't know why. But Luke is very handsome. I think he doesn't do a lot of work, but he doesn't have to. I know who Luke Newton is. Guys, if I know who Luke Newton is, anybody knows who he is. Okay, guys, so number 3 is Luke Thompson, who plays Benedict in Bridgerton. He plays the older brother to Luke Newton's character. Born I'm looking up there, so I'll show y'all the list. I lost my place. 4th of July, 1988. Now, guys, later Carrie's going to be like, no, Carrie, you said the wrong one. It's fine. Everybody makes mistakes. Number 4 is, let's go back to Luke. Luke's done acting. Luke's done singing. Luke does a lot of work. So there's not that much on Luke Thompson you can find on the internet. There's only a little bit. Like, he's a good-looking man, I mean. Number 4 on the list we're going to skip because he's the most handsomest man on this list, and I'm going to come back to him with the whole video. Cole Sprouse. If you guys don't know who Cole Sprouse is, ties in with the next one. Cole Sprouse played on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. He played most memorable role was playing Cody Martin on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. He played one half of in the movie Big Daddy. They played the little boy Julian. That's the role that won my heart for the Sprouse twins, guys. Won my heart for the Sprouse twins. I was like 5. He also played Ben on Friends. This is why they keep Cole and Dylan separate. And they did a soccer movie. They've done Christmas movies, guys. The twins they're great actors. I've loved them since I was 5. I fought for their career. If you ask me, Cole or Dylan, my answer always was, do I have to choose? Guys, I'm so funny. So anyway, guys, after Cole, naturally comes Dylan Sprouse. Guys, I've loved Cole and Dylan since I was like 4 or 5. They did one of my first big crushes. Actually, guys, fun fact, I don't remember if they come first as my first celebrity crush or Haley Joel Osment. But they were like my first couple crushes when I was really, really little. Like, I love them. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't say the twins were born. I need to look at my cheat sheet. The twins were born August the 4th, 1992. And did I get that correct? Yes, I did. You guys, so number 6 on the list, but it says 7 because... Oh, so guys, real quick. When I was younger, my mom used to say to me, so which twin do you like? Zach or Cody, Cole or Dylan? I looked at her and said, Mom, I like them both. Oh, you like them both? And my mother was like so shocked. Really? Mom, really? She's in heaven now. YouTube videos can go to heaven. Like, really, Mom? I love them both. Next on the list was originally always my number 1 most handsomest man alive. And this year he dipped a little bit, but that's nothing to do with him. That's more or less he's not really around in the limelight. Bo Cassidy. Guys, to me, Bo Cassidy will always, he stand at the most handsomest man alive, in my opinion, from the time I was at least 18 to 31. See, 18, 19, 20, 30, 13 years, guys. He held that spot almost 13 years. There is somebody else now who I think is the most handsomest man alive, just because he's more in the limelight and stuff, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, guys, Bo Cassidy was the man of my dreams almost at one point, guys. I shouldn't say it because my actual current boyfriend is watching these videos. I should not say this. But Bo Cassidy was the man of my dreams. When I was young, guys, you guys don't know. If you guys don't know who Bo Cassidy is, don't worry. I didn't know who he was at first either. You guys remember the Partridge Family. You guys may not remember the Partridge Family. The 1970s Partridge Family, they did a reboot and it flopped. I don't know why they flopped. I was excited to watch it. Anyway, guys, in the original Partridge Family, sorry, guys, my knee hip, excuse that. Anyway, guys, see, I'm not trying to pretend to be perfect. David Cassidy, who played Keith Partridge, is Bo Cassidy's real life father, or was. He's no longer with us. Very sad day when David Cassidy went to heaven. I was very sad. Because, guys, here's the thing. I thought that was the end of me and Bo. And I wasn't ready, even by 25, I think I was, when I like to use the term when God called him home, when he went to be with God. Guys, I wasn't ready to let go of Bo yet, and I cried. I kept saying, this isn't how it's supposed to happen. I was supposed to meet Bo. We were supposed to get married and have a family and all this, and it's not going to happen for me. Like, I want to be with Bo. And guys, I was sad for, you know how many times I picked up the phone and wanted to make a video? Just to make a video about David Cassidy passing away and just showing out my feelings and my emotions. Because I loved Bo that much. And I've even defended him and all. Fun fact, guys, of everyone on this list, I proposed to Bo Cassidy. I proposed to Bo. He also was a singer in the show. He was a singer, and he did shows and all. I don't remember the name of the show he did, or was it... one of the talent shows, guys. I'm so sorry. He was in Fates, man. Guys, I won't spend too much more time on Bo, because this video is getting long. A lot of people talk about. Rupert Grint, he needs no introduction, born August 24th, 1988. Played Ron Weasley in Harry Potter. Guys, there's a little fun fact going on with the Ron Weasley thing. We'll get the actor first before we get into the other nitty-gritty of Grayson. How did Grayson come up in this video? I do not know, because he's not an actor. Anyway, guys, Rupert Grint has always been somebody I've always found attractive. From the time I was like 10. And the creepy thing is, people say he looks like my brother. I couldn't disagree more. That is disgusting. Rupert Grint was like my teenage, like child, not even teenager. I was like 9. Like love of my young life. Rupert Grint looks nothing like my brother. I disagree. I bet you. No, I don't want to. Sorry, guys. Got notification for YouTube. I don't want to see that right now. Guys, I bet you right now that if you ask Derek, which is the cover name for my brother we use here on this channel, my brother will tell you he looks nothing like Rupert Grint. Nothing. And also, guys, I don't pronounce his name as Rupert. If you notice, I pronounce it as Rupert. Or Rupert. Or like Rupert. I don't pronounce the T, which is odd because Rupert is the French version of Robert. You'd think, and you notice I'm pronouncing Robert, I pronounce the T, but not. Anyway, guys, I did a few other movies that were really low budget, like Moonwalkers, which was so boring, guys. I'm sorry to say this to anybody who has anything to do with it. I watched it for Rupert, and I was severely disappointed. You hear Rupert Grint, you hear Ron Weasley using F words. It was, oh, shocking for me. Anyway, he's done like a movie on the drive on. He's done a lot of good work. Number 8 on the list, Daryl Sabara, who played Junie in the Spy Kids movies. If you guys didn't know about me, I had a huge crush on him little. By the way, guys, most of these people on this list, I've had huge crushes on at some points in my life or not. Guys, I love Daryl Sabara. I talked about him constantly. And then he played Junie in Spy Kids. He's married to Meghan Trainor now. So I don't like to talk about people's personal life. I just like to talk about how hot they are. Anyway, Daryl Sabara was my ideal man. You guys are starting to see a trend. I mean, starting to see a trend. I used to like try to draw pictures of him. I was really creepy with it. I don't know, guys. I love Daryl Sabara. I still like to watch Spy Kids. My poor dad, one time, the movie was skipping. I started yelling. I wasn't yelling at him. I was yelling at the situation. And my poor 9-year-old father, who is elderly and sick, thought I was yelling at him. Dad, the damn thing is skipping. And he was like, okay, what are you yelling for? I'm not yelling about the situation. Poor dad, poor dad. And guys, Daryl was very handsome. Very good. But he has a twin brother named Evan. But Evan doesn't get anything. Evan's a very lower budget actor. But I bet you they're the same quality actors. It just doesn't work with him. Guys, this is a really big trend. Ed Sheeran at number 9. Ed Sheeran is a singer. I would love to go to Ed Sheeran concerts and meet up with him and just to go to his concerts and stuff. I'm a big Ed Sheeran fan, but anyway, guys, I do see the resemblance between Rupert Grint and Ed Sheeran. I see it. I've seen it as soon as I've seen Ed Sheeran. I recognized it. Anyway, guys, the YouTube video, the official music video for Lego House, it's actually Rupert Grint pretending to be Ed Sheeran. I knew it was Rupert immediately. Guys, you can put Rupert Grint in another outfit. I will recognize Rupert Grint. And it says him, I'm like, that's Ron Weasley. Like, that's not Ed Sheeran at the end, but it was Rupert. Like, I told you it was Rupert. Oh. Ed Sheeran was born 6, according to my quick 6 is June 14, 1992. I'm sorry, guys. That was Daryl Sabara. I'm so sorry, guys. Ed Sheeran was born February 17, 1991. Remember, guys, I'm going to mess up a few things, guys. I have it listed, and I don't have, like, a line going. I'll show you off. I don't have, like, a line going across, so I'm vision impaired, so I can't always work it. 10. Skater Canes needs no introduction. You guys don't know. If you're living under a rock somewhere. No offense, anyone who knows what I'm talking about. Oh, this is so close to my face, y'all. Did I zoom in or zoom? Sorry, guys. Zoom out. I don't know why it's so close to my face today. Anyway, Skander Canes played Edmund in the 2005 Disney Walden versions of Narnia. Loved it, guys. He stole my heart. I was like 13 when the movie came out and felt madly need puppies. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are my babies, right? I just normally say that for like bongo and stuff, guys. But excuse that. Like if my joints pop, I do say excuse it. Because that could be really, really annoying, guys. My joints pop. I'm 31, whatever. Now, guys, Skander Canes is born. I don't even have to look. September 5th, 1991. And I actually used to jokingly say that he was my future husband. It's really, really creepy. I used to think about Bo Cassidy. Anyway, guys, I did a whole video. If you guys want to see an in-depth video about my huge crush on Skander, go check that out. I did put, I don't know if his name is in it, just big celebrity crush. I'm going to put their name in it. But if I don't want to attract attention, I don't put their name in it. But I'm pretty sure it does say Skander Canes. Anyway, Skander was the best choice to play Edmund. He was perfect. I heard he actually wasn't even supposed to audition that day. His parents were out of town. He was like, I'm not doing it anyway. I'm like, look how famous he got, guys. I love him. Skander Canes, I could talk for a million years on Skander Canes. Anyway, guys, he's the best Edmund there ever was. I actually rooted for him during the movie against the other kids. Like, it was fun fact, guys. The boy I sat next to when I was watching, he doesn't remember this time. My schoolmate I was sitting next to while watching Narnia. That's my real life boyfriend nowadays. That's my boyfriend in my 30s, by the way. We were sitting next to each other watching Narnia, and I was cheering, "Go Skander!" And he was like holding my hand the whole time. I was like, "Babe, hold my hand." When they were discussing whether or not to kill Aslan, the boy that sat next to me was holding my hand. Today, that is my boyfriend. Fun fact, little 13-year-old me trying to work it. I just came for Skander King's bed and getting my boyfriend already knows about Skander. He doesn't care. Yeah. 11. Freddie Highmore. Guys, Skander Canes and Freddie Highmore are best friends. I heard of friends. They went to college together. Same college professors. Also, to say that Skander, the little place, has studies in Arabic. His mother is from Lebanon. Forward. And so does apparently Freddie Highmore. He'd study in Arabic in Cambridge College. So I'm a Skander Kane, super duper jealous. I wish I could meet those two cuties. I have a boyfriend that is. Anyway, that's nice. Anyway, guys, get all flustered here. Freddie Highmore's most notable role, he played in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I didn't know him from that. I seen him, I just Googled him and fell in love with him one day. Okay, guys, he played Bates Motel. I loved that role. Norman Bates, sexy little, should I say that word on here? Anyway, guys, and he went on to play Sean Murphy in The Good Doctor, which he is to be called the sexy doctor, but that's just me. 12, guys. Oh, sorry, guys, his birthday was February 14th, 1992. Max Lloyd Jones, born. Now, guys, I've gotten more than one website on what Max Lloyd Jones' birthday is, but more than one website says February 25th, 1991. Also, guys, back to Freddie real quick. I'm sorry, guys, I'm jumping all around. I did find one website that claimed his birthday was in, like, late June, like June 20th or 23rd, 1992. But every other website says February 14th, so I want to note that some of these actors, you're not really sure on their birthdays. Max Lloyd Jones, born February 25th, 1991. Now, guys, I have seen some websites that said February 6th or 8th, 1991. So you gotta, not really sure. Max Lloyd Jones, guys, doesn't really need that much of an introduction, especially if you know moi right here. You don't need no introduction. He played most notable role was in The Sandlot 2. If you guys don't know me from my Sandlot loving days, thank you, Lucky Stars. I was annoying with him. He was my husband. I talked about him constantly. I watched that movie a million times. It's such a crush on him. Fortunately, I lost my copy in a house fire, but whatever. Max Lloyd Jones played David Durango. I'm starting to forget the names now. Where he was kind of like the Benny of the second movie. It was really cool. Dark blonde hair. Or is it light brown? I can't really tell with my vision. Sorry, Max, if you're watching. I don't know. But anyway, Max Lloyd Jones, I think his name is Max Emilian, his full name, but I'll have to call him Max. He played in iZombie for one episode. He was in a flashback episode of Teen Wolf as the dad of Allison's dad. I think I'm trying to remember the character. Chris Argent. I knew a new character's name. Anyway, guys, so and he was in Switched at Birth for a couple episodes. People really criticized his role in Switched at Birth, but me being Max's biggest fan, only seen clips, didn't really care. So, guys, number 13 is Richard Harmon, born August 18th, 1991. If you guys don't know who Richard Harmon is, he did a lot of low budgeter film movies. No offense to Richard or anything. He's gorgeous, no offense to him. But his most notable role was when he played in the show 100 as John Murphy. I didn't remember him. Guys, there's really not too much to go on. They say he's a feminist, it's all for women power and all, which I'm like, you go, Richard. Like, guys, you should ask my father. They may not remember now, before my father got sick. I spoke about Richard Harmon, like this time 6 years ago, nonstop. My ex at the time was like, my boyfriend at the time was like, oh, you think you like Richard more than me? Of course I do. Oh yeah, his name was Scott, by the way, guys. He said he was named after his. I watched a podcast or something of his, a live of his. He said he was named after his uncle who died in World War. No, sorry, not World War. Vietnam War. Young. I'm assuming his dad's brother, which is fine. Number 15 is Jeremy Allen White. That's the wrong name. The 2nd February 17th, 1991. Played Lip. Sorry, guys, this is my refrigerator. Played Lip in Shameless, guys. And I was like, yeah, he's cute, but he's not as cute as some of the other Shameless actors. Shameless hired gorgeous people, guys. Can I say the American Shameless? I'm sorry, guys. This is he played an American Shameless. There's two Shamelesses. There's the American one and there's the UK one. He played American Lip. Gorgeous. I don't admit, guys, I don't know too much about Jeremy. I don't follow too much of Jeremy's career, because he was Lip. So I watched a lot of his, I watched the first couple of seasons of Shameless and loved it the first season until the DVD skipped. I had to take it back. That, you guys will see, is a theme. So anyway, guys, 15 is Devin Bostic, born 11/18. No, it says 13 here, but I'm pretty sure it's 18 off the top of my head, guys. So I don't know, 1991. Guys, for me, how I found Devin Bostic was, I just Googled, actors born 1991 out of boredom. I came popping right up, and I was like, wait, what? Who is this gorgeous beast? And it came up, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I'm like, oh, he's so handsome. Like, I gotta watch. Guys, I love the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. And I was an adult by the time I watched them. I heard of Diary of a Wimpy Kid when I was like 16, 17, 18, yeah, I was 18 or so. But I thought I was too old for them, so I didn't watch them. And I thought he kind of reminded me of Skander Canes a little bit in a weird way. Anyway, guys, I asked him, did you read the book Going for the Part? And he said, yes, I did. Wrong, guys, I'm sorry. I had to call for you guys and do it on camera. Like I said, guys, I'm getting over being sick. He said, Devin said, I thought I was too old for the books at first till I got casted. So he did 100 as well. He was Jasper in the 100. Great role. I was cheering for Jasper the entire way. Guys, I actually heard that Jasper was only supposed to be a guest role. He was supposed to die, but they decided to save him when all the fans said, save Devin, save Devin. So they saved his character. 16, and the most notable celebrity crush I've ever had in my whole life, Alexander Ludwig. Now, guys, for record, they've asked Alexander if it's pronounced Ludwig or Ludwig. He said he's heard it pronounced both ways. Alexander Ludwig was born 5/7, which is May 7th, 1992. Guys, and I tell you guys, I had a crush on this man. I am not kidding you. I discovered him in a movie called The Seeker, The Dark is Rising, which my former friend got me for my birthday. We were friends between the last video I made and this one, but now we're not friends again. Anyway, guys, I loved it. I fell in love with the movie. Had my man Alexander, had the Enton twins. I was like, guys, you put the Enton twins in a different video. Anyway, he was in Race to Witch Mountain with Anna Sophia Robb. Josh Hutcherson also worked with her. Woo, 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 he's later on. Anyway, guys, I loved it. And then when the Hunger Games was coming out, I was like, I'm not too old for that. I don't know. All my friends were like, Josh Hutcherson did it. Guys, I tell you all, my friends were we were the biggest Josh Hutcherson fans. We were out there like, we're good to Josh. Anyway, guys, we were cheering. That hints who's later on the list. Cheering, guys. It turns out I wasn't for it until I heard Alexander Ludwig was playing Kato. And I went right for it, guys. I actually cried almost when I found he was getting married. Like, I've loved Alexander Ludwig for many, many years. I'm Alex. I call him Alec. Biggest fan. I worship the ground he walked on. And it broke my heart almost like to hear that he did have alcohol problems. But this video is about highlighting the good light in him, not to highlight the bad, highlight the good. But I was so proud of him for overcoming his drug and alcohol addiction. Like, I love him so much. He's a married man, but I got a boyfriend, so I'm not after him. 17. Stephen R. McQueen, born it's July 7th. July 13th, 1988. Guys, his most notable role is Jeremy, I believe, in the Vampire Diaries. He's done a few more things, guys. Actually, guys, he's actually probably more notable almost for as being Steve McQueen's grandson. Guys, remember Steve McQueen? Guys, wouldn't, no, my audience probably would. But you've heard of him? He's Steve McQueen's grandson. Their name rings up for a reason. He did a movie called Minutemen, which I did see, but I don't remember any of it because it's so far back in the day. He's done a few other roles. Oh, he did Chicago Fire. I was like, oh, it's my man. I ran over all excited. I took pictures of him half naked. My cousin Jessica one time, I was showing her a picture of Steve McQueen half naked on my phone. Never did that again. Guys, I'm coming down to the end of this, and this is getting too long. 18. Charles Milton, born January 4th, 1991. The only role I've actually seen of Charles is in, someone actually trying to message me pretending to be Charles Milton, I think, and I ignored it. Off track, Riverdale. I loved Riverdale. Loved it. And he was really handsome. I think he's gorgeous, but that's just me. But Moses is gorgeous, guys, so who knows, right? Anyway, guys, he did a few other movies, The Girl from Blackish, but I just didn't see those yet. So I don't want to testify on something, guys. Sorry, guys, at the cough again. I don't want to testify on something I didn't see. But he's a handsome man. That's what I'm going to say. 20, guys. We've got 2 more to go. Charlie McDermott, born 4th. Guys, I think this is wrong. It says 4/5/1991, which is April 5th, 1991, but I'm pretty sure it's the 6th. By my memory, he's the 6th, guys. Now, quote me if I'm wrong, but he's April 6th because my dad's a few days later. Charlie McDermott's most up-to-date role is Axel from The Middle. I'm a huge Charlie Shorts fan. Oh, what's the private name and dad have for him? I'm a huge fan of him. I loved his work. I actually cried when I had the wrong Charlie that was getting married. It wasn't him. I was bawling. Charlie's never gonna be mine. Got married when I heard. But anyway, guys, Axel was the greatest. He did a few other movies. He did the movie Drive. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it here, but Drive was great. I watched it on my phone. I had my phone on the internet, YouTube. I loved it. Along with Mark L. Young. Loved it. Just loved it. Guys, anyway, this video is getting much too long. But get to the last one, 20. The one for last one, 20. Josh Hutcherson, who played born, hold on, October 12th, 1992. Just add to the list today. Josh Hutcherson, guys, most latest role was, in my opinion, not his latest, but his most notable role was Peter in the Hunger Games. Guys, I think I missed somebody. No, I didn't. He's in the other group. Guys, yeah, anyway, played Peter in the Hunger Games. Gorgeous, handsome, oh gosh, guys, I think he's gorgeous, handsome. But my old real-life crush looks just like Josh Hutcherson. That's probably why I liked Ross, who used to work on the ambulance. That's why, guys, he's a dead ringer for Josh Hutcherson. I knew it. But anyway, guys, Josh Hutcherson did the movie Bridge to Terabithia. I actually made my father watch it one night when my phone wasn't on my phone, so our TV wasn't really working either. So I made Dad watch it. He loved it. He said he could feel Josh's pain. He said Josh was a great actor. He could feel Josh's pain. Born, by the way, is Joshua Ryan Hutcherson. So guys, he's got Dad's stamp of approval, which no other actor on this list does. Dad finds most of the other ones weird and annoying. Also, guys, I get this video on top of my head. Number 1 most handsomest man alive on this list, in my opinion, is Chandler Massey. Born September, I'm doing this on top of my head, 10th, 1990. Most gorgeous man there almost ever was. And I'm just jealous I can't have him. Anyway, guys, Chandler does a lot of like small budget roles. Like you don't really find him, but he plays Will in Days of Our Lives. Fun fact, guys, Will's my favorite soap opera character. He has done a totally other. He's done a couple Christmas movies now. He's done a lot of stuff, and I love him. Guys, there's some stuff about Chandler I can't even say on here because I don't want to get demonetized. not me with Chandler, but not real. But you know my thoughts. Anyway, guys, Chandler's basically my ideal man, but he's all right. I've ever been an ideal man, guys. I like him heavy. I like him bold. I like him anything. Anyway, guys, Chandler has a younger brother named Christian as well. I just realized I may have forgot somebody on this list, but I think they go in a different category. So look. Okay, guys, this video is much too long, so I'm gonna call this here, guys. Remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Go hit that bell. Be notified every time I upload. Please, guys, remember these videos are for my entertainment, for your entertainment. Please don't take any of this seriously. Till my next uploaded video. I love you all. Goodbye, guys.